You already talked to someone?
No. I did ring the bell for assistance. Nobody's right, but I just barely got here. Before you guys. Police officers steal your property.
Yeah, sadly but surely, they find a way to do it.
I know.
Can I help you?
I was sent here to pick up my property. I have my property release, I think. I'm sorry?
I just need that sheet and I gave
Yeah. Is it, I don't know.
you that. Yellow.
Is it yellow?
Actually, that
Is it
white
this?
one, yeah, I need that one. And that white one you just said, does that have your picture on it?
I think
Yep,
so.
that works.
They told me to come straight here, so that's all.
Alright guys, this moment starts quietly, but don't be fooled. The individual arrives early, calmly explaining he rang the bell for assistance, and simply waited. No chaos, no confrontation. Just a citizen following instructions to retrieve his property. This is the calm before the storm. The exact point where things should stay routine, but instead begin drifting toward unnecessary tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey guys. You guys getting everything that you need?
I don't answer questions.
What's your name, badge number?
Huh?
Can I get identification
Yeah.
from you?
Yeah, I'm Officer Kelly.
How many IDs do you have? Do you have a serial number and a badge number?
We're gonna play the game of we don't want to answer questions.
You are a public servant.
Yes.
I'm a member of the public.
It's not a game,
You
it's
have a
actually
policy.
the Fifth Amendment.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. You have a policy to identify yourself.
I
So
do.
why don't you follow your policy?
Can you please show me that policy?
Here's where the reality check begins. The narrator lays it out bluntly. Yes, police officers do steal property, and they often find creative ways to justify it. The individual politely identifies the paperwork needed, pointing out specific documents without hostility. Everything is compliant, clear, and orderly. At this stage, there is absolutely zero reason for escalation or suspicion from anyone involved.
Be sure to put in a complaint. Every police department has the same policy in Arizona State.
Okay. All right. Well, if all you guys are going to be doing is taking video, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm
So why
more
are
than
you here?
welcome.
Okay.
You're dismissed.
Well, because you guys were in the lobby and we just
So
wanted
what?
to make sure that
We
you
have a
guys
right to
didn't
be
need
here.
it. I know you do.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that you were getting the assistance that you needed. Okay, if you needed any assistance.
Oh yeah.
All right.
This looks like we
Need
need
one officer
assistance.
each.
Okay.
to
What's your
assist
name
us.
and badge number?
Officer Kitchen's badge number 713.
Wow, he just shit on you all over the place,
Oh,
dude.
well, you know.
Good job. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Much respect to you.
So he was saying the right not to answer questions is a game.
And then it happens. An officer steps in and immediately asks questions. Questions a citizen has no legal obligation to answer. The response is firm and lawful. I don't answer questions. Instead of respecting that right, the officer pushes for identification, triggering a constitutional standoff. This is where authority clashes with the Fifth Amendment, and ego starts replacing professionalism.
Even though it's
Okay.
one of the amendments of the Constitution.
Buckle and bounce. Get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
You guys.
Back to work. You're dismissed. Don't be an asshole next time. Identify yourself when I ask. I don't have to answer questions. It's not being rude. It's
All
my
I'm
Fifth
doing-
Amendment fucking right. Now
Sir,
bounce.
all I'm doing is showing you as much respect as you show.
No, that's not what you're doing.
Okay.
Get out of here, idiot.
All I ask is that you don't cause.
Shut up
disturbance so it
and get
doesn't
out
turn
of
into
here.
something.
Shut
All
up
right?
and get out of here, dude. Now back to the matter at hand.
You guys have a YouTube channel?
Sure do.
First Amendment Auditors?
Sure am.
Watch closely as the situation spirals. One officer claims it's a game not to answer questions, completely dismissing constitutional protections. The citizen demands policy compliance and badge identification, flipping the power dynamic instantly. Another officer finally identifies himself properly, exposing the contrast between professionalism and misconduct. One officer earns respect. Another earns a future complaint.
Actually, First Amendment auditing is not what I do.
Yeah.
That's going into buildings. I'm just here because he got arrested.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's picking up his property.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So what we do is cop watching. You might see me at a stop if you're a patrol officer.
Okay. Could I
My channel's
have your
Direct
first
D.
name?
Chris,
Chris?
Yep.
Alex, nice to meet you.
right hand, more respectful.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate the work you guys do. I know some agencies are kind of
Mesa in
iffy with
particular,
First
yeah.
Amendment stuff. So
Oh, I've got Mesa coming after me hard. I'm sure you know who I am, dude. You've Direct D. If you go and you talk to some, how old have you been? How long have you been working for the?
About a year.
About a year. So if you go talk to some officers that have been here for a little bit longer, they're gonna know exactly who I am. Especially like street crimes unit, DUI officers, the ones that expect me on the street.
yeah.
They don't like me. Direct D, look it up and you'll.
As tensions cool, the focus shifts back to the original purpose, property retrieval. The auditors clarify why they're present, explaining this isn't about provoking police but documenting accountability. A respectful officer engages calmly, proving that cooperation was always possible. The difference in tone is immediate, reinforcing one simple truth. Respect given equals respect returned.
Understand. You'll understand. Well, I appreciate you being cool, man. The other guy, you should probably talk to him. Like when you guys don't have body cams on and all that, and just let him know. Dude, it looks better when you just identify yourself. It doesn't matter how I act. I could be screaming, fuck you in your face. If you got a smile on your face and you identify, the people are going to see you differently. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's when you guys do shit like that, he's going to be on YouTube. He's going to look like a dumbass. That's rude. You mean you're a public servant? I'm a member of the public. It don't matter what I'm saying to you. It doesn't matter if I got fuck cops written across my shirt. I mean, it should be a smile. How's your day? Okay, have a nice day. Not, I'm going to treat you the way you treated me. That's super unprofessional. And that's, I mean, he just made like 3 policy violations right there in that little encounter. Don't be like him, dude.
You guys get your
Yeah, we got everything.
no issues in there?
No.
So like I like to say, man, it's not about letting us do whatever we want. It's about letting us do what's right. Obviously, you know, we get accused of being antagonistic, but at the end of the day, had none of that happened, you know, like he said, if we've just been left alone, there would have been no issue. Obviously, we didn't need help, but
There would be no YouTube video right
Well,
now.
if people are filming, you guys can understand we're gonna get a call, right?
that's
Yeah, but you don't have to respond to it. When they say they have cameras, you should understand, like you do, that it's the First Amendment. These guys are obviously there seeing if you're going to come and say something, because you shouldn't. It's a waste of resources for you to be sitting right here and not patrolling the street.
Or it could be somebody that's actually gonna cause harm.
But how often does that happen? It
Not
doesn't.
very often,
It
but
doesn't
it does.
happen, man. It's the
It does.
excuse that you guys are brain fed to believe. But if you look statistically, how many officers die all the time? Not very often. It doesn't happen very often, and when it does, it's majority an accident. It's not dudes walking up to you guys with cameras. We mean no threat, no violence, no nothing. All we want to do is like your stops right here. I want to stand right here and film it so I can hear you and I can visually see what's going on, because that's all right, you know? But it doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. We're seen as antagonists just by doing this. Just
Now comes the lesson officers hate hearing. The auditor breaks it down clearly. Public servants are always on camera, whether they like it or not. A smile, a name, and a badge number can completely change public perception. Instead, policy violations and attitude issues turn routine encounters into viral embarrassments. This is an antagonism. It's transparency doing its job.
by showing up. I mean, we don't even have to say anything. Like, he asked this lady in the office for her ID. You guys have 2 numbers. You have a name and a badge number. All state employees have it.
Yep.
I mean, I know this. She should know it. But when we ask for it and she plays games like, oh, we don't have to give it to us. Give it to you. Or this guy plays games like, oh, I don't have to identify because you don't want to talk to me. That's when we have a problem, because you're a public official. You're supposed to be, you know, a figure, a statue figure for the rest of society, a model citizen, right? You're supposed to conduct yourself better than everybody else, but when you act like that, public perception goes down. PR tanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
What you're doing right now is good PR. What that guy did, just shit on the department. Yeah, I know you might not see it like that. He might not see it like that, but go check my channel out. We're not out here fucking with you. We're not out here trying to cause problems.
Yeah.
But when you act like that, like immediately, like I just said, I don't answer questions, which is my 5th Amendment right. We're out here exercising our rights. So, I mean, it doesn't stop at the First Amendment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I tell him that, and he's like, oh, I don't have to identify because we can play it both ways. Like, that's not how it works, dude. Your respect is gone at that point. If I would have said, I don't answer questions, and then he identified himself, I would have switched up my attitude like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Psychological warfare, man. You have a good day.
All right, you guys have a good one.
The documentary closes with the bigger picture. Filming police is not a threat, not a crime, and not harassment. It's a constitutional right. When officers respect that, there's no video, no controversy, no fallout. But when ego overrides duty, public trust collapses. One officer boosted the department's image. Another single-handedly burned it down.